Okay, so sitting on your ball. Still got my head off. Right, sitting on your ball. So just pelvic tilts, moving that ball forwards and backwards. So moving it forward and back. So feet are just wider than hip distance. Push that ball back, pull it forward. So really use this to stretch those glutes. So yes, we're stretching the back and we're arching and rounding. Arching and rounding. So really pushing all the way through that spine. But also really push that bum back here and stretch around here. So use getting those glutes so what we're trying to establish, which Hillary's been working on, Susie's done a bit in the past, is everything is about the hip. It's all about opening and closing at the hip, walking, running, cycling. And that bends and straightens our knees. Okay. But we can't use the hip if we don't have neutral spine. All right, stop in the middle and go sideways. Go left, go right, left, right, left. So really push the opposite side down. When you go left, you push the right side down. So we're really tilting, closing the shoulder to the hip when we're pushing it the opposite way. Okay, make that movement smaller and smaller and do big circles. And be fluid with those circles. Be strict with yourself. Try to make sure that you're even, that you're not being wobbly in the corners. Because often the sort of 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock is kind of rusty. So really move and then go the other way. You might feel that your hip is restricting you on one side or your shoulder, but you'll notice doing this kind of thing where the restrictions are. Okay, come to the middle. Put that right leg down in front. Oh, I forgot what I was doing for a minute. Put that right leg in front, turn the chest around, slide your hand all the way down that foot. Sliding down, push this leg straight and make it so that you feel it in the back of that leg. Lift that head sort of horizontal and bring your tummy button down to your thigh. So you can put your elbow on your knee and really try to get your tummy button, your pelvis down onto your thigh. Flex that foot, point that toe. Flex that foot, point that toe. Flex that foot, point the toe. Swing those arms over to the left and swing the ball right. And then swing those hands to the right and swing the ball to the left. So you change the angle of pull on that hamstring. Come back to the center, bend that knee a bit, take that tummy right down low, and then push that knee away from you down towards the floor. So you change the stretch in the hamstring. Hand on your leg, lift yourself back up and change legs. Put that left leg out straight, turn the chest towards that foot, slide those hands down that leg. So again, I'm just going to rest my elbow on the top of that, on that thigh, pull my tummy down towards my thigh, lengthening my body, keeping in neutral. And then I'm going to take the hands to the floor, slide them to the right, slide that ball left, push through that left hip, push through that left lower back, down the outside of the left leg, and then walk the hands all the way over to the left. Swing the ball right, feel the stretch more down the outside of the leg here. And then come back to center. Pull those toes to the nose, push those toes away. Pull those toes to the nose, push them away. Pull them up, push them away, bend that knee. Lower that body closer to the thigh and then push that knee down towards the floor. And then walk your hands all the way back up your leg. Let's do the inner thigh first. So spread your feet apart, so feet are parallel. So make sure I'm going to have my feet on the ball and the feet and the ball on the mat, because then it doesn't slide away. Okay, bringing the pelvis forward. So I lead with my pelvis. Take those hands down towards the floor, put the hands flat and let those legs splay further apart. Perching more forward on the ball will give you more of a stretch, but just be careful the ball doesn't ping out behind. So pushing that head away from the tailbone, pushing that tailbone up to the sky, pushing those heels away from each other. Lower that chest down to the floor. Bend that right knee, walk those hands right, and feel that stretch on the inner thigh of the left leg. Walk those hands to the left, bend that left leg, lower that tummy button to the floor, feel that stretch on the inner thigh of the right leg. Walk those hands back to center, push both legs straight, and let them slide further apart. Walk those hands back, walk those feet back in. And sit yourself back up. So as you get better with that, as you better with the frog stretch, turn sideways on the ball, that one will be easier and you will potentially find that you don't get much of a stretch there because the ball's too high. Okay, left leg in front, right leg behind. Firstly, pubic bone forward. Look down. Can we see the pubic bone, tummy button, breastbone in a vertical line? Feel the stretch in the front of the back of this back leg. If you can't see the pubic bone, rock the ball back a bit so your crutch comes closer to your knee. Now pull this knee into the ball. Pulling that knee into the ball, lift that body up. Pulling that knee into the ball, feeling the tension. Bring that right arm up into the sky. Release the tension of the back leg, but push that back knee down. Push that right hand up, pushing the right hand away from the right knee, and I'm leaning that right hand over to the left. I'm pushing my hips out to the right, and I'm feeling the stretch through the side, through that hip. Now I'm going to spindle my body towards you, to the right. That stretches the inner thigh a bit more, or sorry, the front of the hip a bit more, and I'm going to spin it to the left, and I feel it in the lower back a bit more. Pushing that hand up, pushing that side out to the right, and then releasing that arm. Come back down to the front, loosen that leg, turn over onto the other side. So again, resting on that right leg, get that pubic bone forward so you can see it, pubic bone, tummy button, breastbone. Pull this back knee into the ball. Lift that chest up, lift those shoulders up, nice and tall. Pulling this back knee into the ball. So this is much easier stretch for me than kneeling because this back knee doesn't really like being knelt on. Bring that left arm up into the sky, breathing in. On the out breath, release the push of the back leg into the ball and extend that knee to the floor, extend that hand up overhead, reach the hand over to the right, let those hips slide slightly left. Stretch through that left side. Turn the body around to the left a bit. Feel the stretch through the front of the hip more. Turn the body around to the right a bit. Feel the stretch go around the back of the hip. Bring yourself back to the front, reaching all the way over, pushing that knee down and release. And come back round to the front. Okay, give yourself some space. Stretch that upper body. So firstly, sitting on the ball, just loosening with a few pelvic tilts forwards and back. Just loosening with a bit of side. Just loosening with a bit of a circle the other way. Actually, we'll do the glutes first, so I'll do it sideways up. So sitting up nice and tall. Lift that right foot, push it on that left leg. One hand either side of your bum on the ball to stabilize. Take the right hand away, push it on that right knee. Push that right knee down towards the floor. Extend the head up tall. Push that right knee into the right hand. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep both butt cheeks evenly on the ball. Release the push up and stretch with that right hand, pushing that right knee down towards the floor. Keep vertical. Make sure that your chin, so you can, in your peripheral vision, you can see your chin above your breastbone, above your crutch. Lengthen, stay straight. And release, and let that leg go. Okay, the other leg. Bring the leg up onto the left foot up onto the right knee. Stabilizing the ball with a hand each side of your bum. Put that left hand on that left knee. Push that left knee down to the floor. Holding it there. Push the knee back up into the hand. Breathing in. So you could do this sitting on your chair at work or at the kitchen table or whatever to get this glute stretching. Push that knee up and then release and push that leg down. It's not so much the glute, it's the piriformis. So it's the external rotator of that thigh, which is the one we all need to loosen up so that we can stabilize our knee when we're running and walking. Okay, release that leg. Pull those legs back down on the floor and then roll yourself forward so that you lay over that ball. Let the bum hug the ball, let the head hug the ball. Rock with those knees forwards and backwards. Let the head go down to the floor, let the bum go down to the floor. Take those hands straight up over the chest, palms together. Take those arms straight over the head, reaching them towards the floor, continuing to rock the ball, bums rocking down, heads rocking down. Bums rocking down, now straighten those legs. Pushing those legs, so just find the balance point, you might need to extend them. And then reach those hands away from those toes so that you feel the stretch through the fascia of the front of the body. You feel it through the pubic area, through the abdominals, under the ribs, and let those shoulders come up towards the ears, don't worry about that. Stretching through those armpits, stretching through the whole body. If you feel tension in the lower back, pull the lower back into the ball, contracting the tummy muscles a little bit, and feel how that relieves the stretch through the abdominal and rib area. But you might still get it in that pubic area. Reaching and stretching. Bend those knees, bring those arms up to the sky. Take those arms out wide. Straighten those legs, let those arms swing. Let them swing towards the head, bend the knees, let them swing down. So we're stretching through that chest with gravity. Let them swing up and down. Bend and straighten those knees. Bending and straightening. And then stopping with the knees bent, tummy button on the top of the ball, bring those arms straight up into the sky. Take those hands all the way around to the right. I've just got my body hugging on the ball, so I'm just stretching around. And then bring those arms up, bum still touching the ball. Take those arms all the way up to the left. And then come back up. Now clench with the bum, pushing through the heels, lifting the balls of the feet off the floor and bridge up. Release that bum down around the ball. Clench, pull that back away from the ball, lift up. Ease, let that bum drop around the ball. Clench, lift, bring that bum away from the ball, holding, pushing through the heels, balls of the feet are off the floor. Pull those shoulders away from the ears, lengthen. Starting to stabilize the body, drawing in the core, drawing in the glutes. Bring those hands all the way over to the right, pushing off that left glute. Stretching or turning through the body, but stabilizing. Bring those arms all the way up to the sky. Come all the way over to the left. Pushing through that right glute. Come all the way up to the sky. Go all the way over to the right. Pushing through that left glute. Stretching. Come all the way up over to the left. Pushing through that right glute. One more on each side, keeping those hips high. So we're learning to, over to the right, we're learning to keep those hips pushed into the hip flexors. Over to the left and keep that hip square. Come back up to the top, bring those arms out wide. Walk those feet to the right, glide over so the ball comes under that left arm. Push that left arm down into the floor. Push it into the ball, hold yourself. Walk those feet over to the left. Pushing the right arm down, left shoulder comes up, supporting through that arm, hold yourself. Come back to the center. Walk the feet over to the right, push that left arm down. Walk the feet over to the left, focus on keeping the hips the same distance from the ceiling, the shoulders the same distance from the ceiling, so you're not twisting your body. Come back to the center. Lower those hips down around the ball. Clench, push through the heels, lift those hips away. Lower that back around the ball. Clench, lift those hips away. Hold yourself here. Now keep yourself where they are on, keep your feet where they are on the floor and just glide over to the right. Control it with the left arm. And then glide over to the left. Control it with that right arm. Glide over to the right. Pushing that left arm down to stop how far you go. Glide over to the left. And back to center. Bring those arms straight up in the sky. Bring those arms down. Hands on the hip. Lower that back around the ball. Stretching. Peeling that back away from the ball. Now, if you walk so the shoulders are more on the ball, it'll be a bit easier. So bring the balls of the feet off the floor. Clenching with those bums, pelvis is high. Those glutes are the butt cheeks. Right, resting there, pushing through the right heel. Lift that left heel up and lower. Lift that left heel up and lower. Lift that left heel up. You can take your arms to 45 degrees if you want towards the floor. You can pull the arms into the ball to stabilize. Left heel's up. Now just lift that left leg up with the knee bent. Put that foot back on the floor. Pulling those arms in the ball, pulling the chest up, pushing off that right glute, keeping that glute high, lift that left leg up. Straighten that left leg out. Ooh, all over the place. Straighten that left leg out. Lower that left leg to the floor. Lift that left leg straight up. Bend it in and put it down. Okay, right leg. Lift that right heel up. Push the left heel into the floor. Push those hips high. Squeeze with those arms into the ball. Lower that right heel down. Lift that right heel up. Bring that right leg up off the floor. Keep that knee bent. Lower it down. Lift that right heel off the floor. Lift that right leg up. Straighten that right leg out. Lower that right leg to the floor. Lift that right leg up. Bend it. Put it back on the floor. Lower the back around the ball. Take those arms up to the sky. Straighten those legs out. Stretch that back. Stretch that front. Bend those knees, bring those arms back up to the sky, bring them out wide, bring them down into that 45-degree angle again. Peel that back away from the ball. Lifting that left heel up, pushing through that right heel. Lifting that left leg into the sky. Put it down. I have the knee bent then, so keep it bent, lift that left leg into the sky. Put it down. Keep the knee bent, lift that left leg into the sky. Put it down. Lift that left leg up bent, and then straighten it. And bend it. And straighten it. Bend it, and put it down. Very good. Push through that left heel, lift that right heel up. Lift that right leg up. Put that right leg down. Keeping the knee bent. 3 more times up with it bent. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Now lift it up. Straighten it out. Bend it into the chest. Straighten it out. Bend it and put it down. Gosh, I'm very wobbly today. Bring those arms up in the sky. Straighten those legs out. Stretch that body. reaching over the head. Bend those knees, bring those arms up to the sky, chin into the chest, and lift yourself up. Sitting. Okay, pelvic tilts, push that ball backwards, push it forward, loosen that back, push it back, push it forward, push it back, circles. Yes, that was quite wobbly. Okay, sitting in the middle here, lift that head up to the ceiling. Hands on your legs, hands on the ball, hands on your hips, wherever you want to have them. Feet flat on the floor. Push those heels into the ground. So pushing on the right heel, lift that left leg up. Put that left leg out. Bend that leg up. Put that leg out. Circle with that foot. Circle with that foot. Bend it. Put it down. Push off that left heel, bring the right heel up. Bring that right leg up. Straighten that leg. Bend that leg. Put it down. Shoulders back, chests up. Bring that right leg up. Straighten that right leg. Circle one way. Circle the other. Bend it. Put it down. Lifting up tall. Bring that left leg, kick it out. Bend it in, put it down. Right leg, lift the heel up, lift it up. Straighten it out, bend it, put it down. Left leg, heel up, straighten the leg. Bend it, put it down. Right leg, heel up, straighten, bend, put it down. Aren't you guys good? Okay. Come to a wall. Okay, now I've got you right in front of me. So sitting up, hands in front, breathing in. On the out breath, lower that back down, hands to the sky. Sitting up, hands going forward. So we come up into neutral spine. So chest up, we curl down. So curl down, come into neutral spine here. So pull that tummy hard into the ball. Take those arms all the way over the head. Reach and stretch. Bring those arms up to the sky. Shoot yourself back up. Curling down to flat. Arms overhead. Bring those arms up. Curling up to straight. Curling down to flat. Arms overhead. Arms to the sky, curling up to straight. Curling down to flat. Arms overhead. Arms up to the sky, keep them pointing to the sky, sit up. Keep them pointing to the sky, sit down or lay down, arms to the sky, arms overhead. Arms up to the sky, sit up through those arms, push them up. Lower down to flat. Bring those arms to horizontal. Bring them up to the sky. Sit up tall, keep the hands up high. Lower down to flat. Bring those arms overhead. Keep them overhead and sit up tall. Good, so keep those armpits really open. Curling down to flat. Arms come overhead, reaching towards the wall behind you. Breathing in. On the out breath, sitting up. Push those arms up high. Two more like this. Curling down to flat. Reach those arms away. Bring that tummy in hard so the body stays straight. Sit yourself up. Push those hands up. So try to push the curve out of your back in the ball then when you're down. So curling down to flat. So tight tummy, arms pushing away. And then bringing yourself all the way back up. Push those hands to the sky. Good. One more. Curling down to flat. Reaching those arms. Breathing in. And on the out breath, lifting up, pushing those hands up. Curling down to flat. Release over the ball. Let those hands reach to the floor. Breathing in. Breathing out, now curling from the lower abdominals, lower, middle, upper, all the way up, hands in the sky. Good, curling down to flat. And then release over the ball. Bring the chin up, push the back in the ball and sit yourself all the way up tall. 3 more like that, curling down to flat. Push those hands away, release, stretch over the ball. Bring that chin up, curling all the way up, nice and tall. Push those hands up. Good. Curling down to flat. 2 more. Release over the ball. Push the arms away, lengthen the body. Chin into the chest, lift yourself up. Yeah, try to keep those arms really straight. I think 2 more. Reaching round, so try and keep those arms reaching straight. So we bring the chin into the chest, but the arms are staying straight above. Good, good. 1 more, all the way down to flat. Reaching over the ball. And then all the way up. Bring those arms down, cross them over. Lean the body back straight. Bring that chest up high. Turn to the right. Turn to the left. Turn right. Turn left. Take those arms out wide. Turn right. Turn left. Turn right. Chest up. Turn left. As you turn right, the left chest up. As you turn left, right chest stays up. Turning with the breastbone, not turning with the shoulders. Keeping wide. 1 more. And back to the center. Bring those arms back to the front. Turn onto that right side. Put that right hand on the floor. Legs straight. Both legs are straight. Bring that left arm all the way overhead. Reach. Let that head hang down. Reach and stretch. Breathing in. Breathing out. Push that left hand away from that left foot. Take hold of that left hand with the right hand. Pull that left hand down. Feel the stretch through those ribs. Bring that left hand up into the sky. Put the right hand on the shoulder. Lift yourself up tall. Bring yourself down. Keep that left arm by that left ear. Lift yourself up, arm to the sky. All the way down. Lift. And down. And lift. And down. And lift. 5 more. Lift. 4 more. Opening and closing. 3 more. Lift. So make sure you get into the stretch when you go over. Stretch. 2 more. Stretch. 1 more. Release that left arm. Turn yourself back to the front. Turn yourself onto the left side. Let that left hand go to the floor. Bring that right arm all the way over. Make sure both legs are straight. Reaching and stretching through that side. Take hold of the right hand in that left hand and pull it. Stretching through those ribs. Breathing in. Breathing out. Push that right arm up into the sky. Left hand on the left shoulder. Breathing in. And on the out breath, lifting up and down. Keep that right arm by that ear. Push it to the sky. And down. And lift. And down. And lift. Make sure you go into a stretch when you're down. Good. And down. 5 more. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And release. Turn over onto your tummy. I'm just going to go over here so I can see you. Right, so this one, turning onto the tummy. So my feet are quite wide apart. My heels are closer together than my toes. My pubic bone, when I have my hands on the ball here, my pubic bone is touching the ball. When I lay over it, my bottom ribs are on the edge of the ball here, when my fingers are on the floor. Legs are straight. Now, if I want to bend my knees and rock the ball towards the wall, I can trap it a bit. But I should be able to have my legs straight and hold there. So you've got to find the balance point. You might have to rock back a little bit. Palms together. So body's in neutral. Bring those arms apart. Bring those hands together. Bring those hands apart. Bring those hands together. So this is what we do on the floor. Bring those hands apart when we're lying on our tummy. Bring them together. Bring them apart. Hold them here. Take the hands behind, elbow forward. Pass those arms back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold them there. Turn the body a bit to the left. Turn the body a bit to the right. Turn the body left. Turn the body right. Turn the body left. Turn it right. Back to the front. Ease those hands down so they should touch the floor again. Okay, hands in prayer. Right, we're going to bring the body up to a straight line. So legs are straight, clench with the bum and lift. So push that pubic bone hard into the ball and ease. Clench and lift. So your bum should be, that's it, that's better. And ease. Clench and lift. So there shouldn't be any bending of your spine. It should all come from your bum. And ease. Clench and lift. Hold there. Push that pubic bone in the ball. Hands in prayer in front. Bring those arms apart. Bring those arms together. Tighten those thighs. Bring those arms apart. Take the hands back, elbows forward. Pulsing with those arms for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ease the body down, bring those hands together. So ease from the bum. Clench, lift, bring the hands apart. So elbows forward, hands are back. Ease, back down. Clench and lift, hands back, elbows forward. Pass those arms back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now turn the body left. Keep that left shoulder up. Keep the right shoulder back. Turn the body right. Keep the right shoulder back. Keep the left shoulder back. Bring those hands further back, elbows forward. Come back to the front. Turn left. Keep the orientation of the hand back, elbow forward. Back to the front. Turn to the right. Back to the front. Ease. Okay, move that ball away from the wall a bit. Hands are on the floor. Legs are down straight. So same thing we just did with the bum going into the ball. Clench the bum and lift that right leg up. Ease and lower it. Clench, lift that left leg up. Ease and lower. Clench, push the pubic bone down, lift the right leg up. Ease and lower. Push the pubic bone down, lift the left leg and lower. Clench, lift both legs. Hold them up here, horizontal. Roll forward so that you've got a bit more hand contact. Lift that right leg up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the left leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift both legs. 5, 4. Clenching with the bum. 3. Lengthen the body. 2, 1. Toes to the floor. Clench and lift. Toes to the floor. Clench and lift. Toes to the floor. You should really feel this in your bum. Toes to the floor. Clench and lift. Toes to the floor. Clench and lift. Bend your knees. This becomes the rest point. Right foot push to the sky for 5, 4, 3. Pushing the hip into the ball. 2, 1. Left foot goes to the sky. Pushing the hip into the ball for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push both feet to the sky. The hip goes downward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten those legs. Roll forward on the floor a bit. Lower that chest down to the floor. Legs go up. Push up with the body. Come back to horizontal again. Lower yourself down to the floor. Legs go up. And then push back up. Lower yourself down to the floor. Legs come up. Try not to do that. Lose the ball. One more. Lower the body down. Legs come up. And back in that plank position. Okay, walk the ball back towards the feet. Never had that happen before. The ball spat itself out. So move the ball back under the knees or roll the hands forward. Holding nice and long. Bring the ball into the chest and roll it out. Bring the ball into the chest and roll it out. Bring the ball in and roll it out. Bring it in, roll it out. Bring it in, roll it out. Okay, this time you're going to bring it over to the left. So the body goes, over to the left, the body twists. So you go on that right leg, ball out. Bring it over to the right, legs go over. So you're on the side of the left leg. Go out. Bring the ball in on the side of the right leg. Go out. You can cross your ankles if you want. To the right on the left leg. One more on each side. In, out. In, out. Good. Come down onto your elbows. Support that ball. Rest that head on the hands and bring those legs straight. Bring the bum in the air and go out. Bring that ball in, hiking, and go out. Bring yourself up and go out. Come up and go out. And come up. Let's see, hold it here. Can you lift your right leg off the ball? And down. Can you lift your left leg off the ball? And down. Take the ball out and hop off it. Be careful you don't go over the handlebars with that one. All right, grab something softer to lean on. Ready, I can see the time whizzing by. So something softer to lean on if you need it. And ball in front of you. So I do like to do this one, it's good. Hands on the top of the ball, pelvis towards the ball, shoulders up to the ears, back and down, breathing in. Breathing out, lean forward onto those elbows. Clench with the bum, so same thing. Clench with the bum, push into those hip flexors. Push that ball away. Bring that ball back. I'll stay forward, Sam. I've pushed you, so we're here. Roll the ball forward. Roll it back. Roll that ball forward. Roll it back. Roll that ball forward. Roll it back and come back up. So clench with the bum, push forward, lift those shoulders up, lift that chest up. Breathing in on the out breath, rolling forward, push the ball all the way away. Come straight on it. Hips forward, armpits open. Bring those elbows back in, bring yourself back up. Chest open. Come down onto that ball with the elbows. Push that ball forward, opening the armpits. So Sue, shoulders back and down. Hillary, shoulders back and down. Pull those shoulders back, easy elbows forward. Bring the ball back in, bring it back up. Don't change the angle of your neck here. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, back and down. Keep them there. Forward onto the elbows, so the seam of my jumper stays where it is in the image. I push that ball forward, the seam of my jumper stays there. I open those armpits, it stays there. Drop the hips down, pull the ball in, come back up. So hips forward, Sam, always shutting here. Always shutting that bend. Breathing in. Push that hip forward. Breathing out, roll all the way down, clenching with the bum, push those arms forward. Bring those arms in, come back up. Bit tighter with your core, so don't touch that lower back quite so much. Okay, one more. Breathing in. On the out breath, rolling all the way forward. Have those arms a bit separated. Roll the ball left. Roll the ball right. Roll the ball left. Roll the ball right. Back to the center. And back up. That's a killer, that one. Okay. Come down onto the floor. Hold on to the ball. Have those knees bent. So have the knees bent, hold on to the ball and put the ball, rest the ball on your knees. Rest the ball on your knees, holding it with your fingertips. So I've got my index finger balanced on it. So the idea of this is you're not throwing yourself up as you sit up. Chin into the chest, sit yourself up, nose touches the ball. Curl and lower. Sit yourself up, push your chest up to touch the ball, straight back, Hillary, shoulders back. Lower yourself down. Breathing in on the out breath, sitting up, bring that chest up. Yep. Good. Lowering down. So push that lower back hard in the floor, lower back hard down, lift, lift, lift. Chest touches the ball. Lower, 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 lower back. Bend that lower back. Good. Bring in through the lower back. Push the lower back into the floor. And sit. Ease and lower. Push that lower back into the floor and sit. Take hold of that ball. Lift it up. Turn, drop the ball to the right. Over the knees, turn, drop the ball to the left. Chest up, lean back a bit further if it's too easy. Turn to the right. Chest up, everybody's chest up. Ball to the left, chest up. Ball to the right. Imagine you've got the pole behind your shoulders. Ball to the left. So imagine you've got a stick behind your head. Turn to the right. Turn to the left. Put the ball back on the legs. Put the ball between the feet, roll yourself down, put your legs on the ball. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, slide them down to the floor, palms up. Knees are at 90 degrees, breathing in. On the out breath, lift that body up, clenching with the bum. So again, bum pushing into hip flexors. Bend at the hip flexors, lower the back straight to the floor. Breathing in. On the out breath, clench the bum, lift. Ease and lower. So try to bring it down flat. You can feel it on the floor. Clench and lift. Hold it here. Lift that right leg up off the ball. Bring the right leg into the body, pushing the left foot into the ball, left hip up. Straighten that right leg out. Bend that right leg in. Straighten that right leg out. Bend it in. Lower the body down. Clench the bum, lift the hip, put the right foot into the ball. Lowering down. Clench and lift. Ease and lower. This should be easy because you're all able to do the bridge the other way. Clench and lift when we're lying on the ball, which is ease and lower, harder than this. Clench and lift. Draw the ball in. Push the ball away. Draw the ball in. Push it away. One more. Draw it in. Push it away. Put that right foot out. Lower that body down. Okay, clench and lift. Lift that left leg up. Bend that left leg in, pushing the right heel in the ball, right heel up, right hip up, left leg straight, left leg in. Keep the body in column. Left leg straight, left leg in, left leg straight, left leg in. Draw the right leg in, push it away. Draw the ball in, push it away. One more, draw it in, push it away, push the hip up as you push it away. Push the left leg straight, both legs on the ball. Lower that body down to the floor. Breathing in. On the out breath, peel that body up. Bring those arms up to the sky. Take those arms overhead, roll that body down to the floor. Bring those arms back down by the side. Arch the back at the bottom, flatten and lift. Clenching with the bum, bring those arms up to the sky. Bring them overhead, lower the body down to the floor. Bring the arms back down by the side. Clench and lift, one more. Hips up. Bring those arms up to the sky, bring them overhead. Lower that body one vertebra at a time down towards the floor. Bring those arms back down by the side. Take those feet off the ball, rest them on the floor, either side of the ball. Actually hold on to the ball with your feet. Bring that ball above your hip. Soften your knees, lift the ball up in the sky for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push the tailbone down, push the head away from the body. Turn the ball left. Turn the ball right. Turn left. Turn right. Turn left. Turn right. Bring it to the center. Take the arms to 45 degrees. Lower the legs all the way to the floor on the right. And then lift them, pushing off that right hand. And lower them all the way over to the left. Control with that left arm. Lift those legs all the way back up to the sky. Lower them to the right. Lift those legs all the way back up. Lower them to the left. Lift them all the way back up. Rest the ball on the floor. Straighten those legs out on the floor. Bring the hands up to the sky. Chin into the chest. Roll yourself up. Hands on top of the ball. Take those legs out wide. Roll your body forward. Push those hands away. Roll the ball over to that right foot. Right hand on the leg. Look under the left armpit. Stretch through that left side. Breathing in. Breathing out. Roll the ball over to the left. Left hand on left foot. Head comes under that right armpit. Breathing in. So lifting my chest. Trying to get my head and chest under this right armpit. Breathing out. Back to the center. Push that ball forward. Bring that ball back in. Bring those legs together. Rest the ball on the feet. Hold behind the thighs. Lift yourself up. Bring those arms all the way up into the sky. Bring those arms all the way around. Rest them on the floor behind. Push yourself up. Bring those arms forward on the floor, all the way up into the sky. Hold the hands together above your head. Breathing in. Breathing out. Push those arms up. Look up into the sky. Release those arms. Rest them on your legs and roll your shoulders. Breathe. I have got